The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pals game. And now your hosts.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. Ed and Dave here, Ed and Dave with you. Almost done with March.
Oh,
Then we'll have April. We'll have some rain.
okay.
May, you could get rain, but the warm weather is coming around.
It is. Hold on, folks. It's coming.
Get out there and move around a little. I was surprised in January I weighed myself.
Uh-oh,
So-
don't do that.
First time since I left work, where I was actually moving around more.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, it was only 1 pound more than I was when I left work, so I
Wow.
thought that was pretty good.
That's good.
So, of course, I was doing more moving around in the summer last year than the winter. So maybe I dropped down, but then in the fall went back up to where it was. Who knows?
You don't know.
But I'm attempting to move around. You know, when you're retired, you want to move around a little bit,
Right.
keep things moving.
Well,
And,
Ed, are we
what?
not going to do a game first?
Oh, that's right. Thank God you reminded me.
Because last time we didn't have time to do a game. We were talking about those deaths, which were
Right.
very crushing and devastating. So we're going to start this show off with the game that we didn't do last show.
Now, I also said that if we don't have a winner here,
We'll do it at the end.
we'll do it at the end again because we want a winner on this show. It's
Right.
been a few weeks now, so don't say we're not trying our best. We did run. Oh, wait.
Have people been saying that?
I don't know.
All right, well, do I have to go through the whole spiel? Poster pairs game, you send in 2 numbers, 1 to 6, we select our entry, reveal There you go. We want to get a winner. All right, one person. No, it's not, can't be. Oh my God, it's Michelle Crisafulli again.
Now, that's 3 times in a row. Last week we didn't do the game.
Right, but the first 2, is it rigged? Could it be rigged?
She writes in every week, and
All right.
what we say that if you write in every week, and of course we kept these over from the last year.
Right.
We wanted some of the producers' handwriting to still be with us in the show, and she writes in, so that's what happens.
3 and 6. 3 and 6. All right.
Now,
All right.
should she not win, we'll see what happens at the end of the show. When
If she gets picked again, people are going to stop entering.
we want to see more people entering.
3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3.
Oh.
Man.
You know what that means?
Oh, we got to do this again.
We're going to do the game at the end of the show.
And I have to move the things around.
Right, during the show, take
right,
maybe
well-
during one of the
Right.
trailers, you put them to the next
there it is.
assigned spots.
All right, so there you go. All right, folks. Well, we'll worry about that next.
That's the game from the last show we promised you because we're talking about Louise Moretz too much.
So we got Beach Bum, whatever you have,
Captive State,
and Dumbo.
Dumbo's a biggie.
All right, so we get right into Beach Bum, shall
Yeah,
we?
let's get going because we have to talk about the sky bars.
All right, we'll get the clip going. Let's go.
Okay.
Beach Bum stars Matthew McConaughey, Snoop Dogg, and
Ah.
Zac Efron. Yep, win an Oscar in Beach Bum. The Beach Bum follows the hilarious misadventures of Moondog, a rebellious rogue who always lives life by his own rules. The Beach Bum is a refreshingly original and subversive new comedy from director Harmony Korine.
Nope. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
We'll be showing those pictures here.
Yeah. This is rated R for pervasive drug use and alcohol use, language throughout nudity, and some strong sexual content.
I think we just saw that. And was that Matthew McConaughey?
That's
I
him
think,
with the
and
long hair there.
His behind, though, we just saw.
Was that
I
his
think.
buttocks that you saw? I was too busy reading. I didn't look at
Right.
at that.
On TV, you'll see that. On YouTube, we'll see some nice stills where we don't see his behind.
Oh, okay. I don't know, Ed.
Huh.
Are we going to see some nude bongo playing, bongo drum playing? Isn't that his thing?
Well, I think it's come down to this because of those damn commercials, which are so creepy, with him in the car and stroking the leather and the buttons, and now this is what it's come down to. Oh, it might be a fine, wacky comedy in the line of The Big Lebowski, which I still have seen only half of.
Apparently it wasn't that fine as far as you were concerned.
People love that thing, and I just don't get the humor in it. I don't know. I'll give it one more try, and then it'll go up on eBay. I have it there. I do like Jeff Bridges.
Was he the dude?
He was the dude. I think he did a commercial as the dude during the Super Bowl, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I had the Super Bowl on, and boy, it was bad.
Yeah,
the football was bad. The songs were bad. The halftime, whoever that was, I don't even remember who it was now.
Was it Maroon 5?
Maroon 5 was bad. The trailers were bad. The best trailer was for the Avengers, and that was right before all the activity started, so I could have turned the TV off right there.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Football. You bet. Let's see what... Oh, Captive State I'm doing.
Yeah. Back to the clip, Ed.
Back to the clip, and this was another one I had to dig for because, again, it's getting tough to find...
clips that work.
Clips.
Oh, there we go.
For 3 movies. Maybe in the summer we'll do better. This is Vera Farmiga, John Goodman, and Machine Gun Kelly. Now, is that a rapper or is that one of the announcers on Sirius?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a gangster from the 30s.
Set in a Chicago neighborhood, nearly a decade after an occupation by an extraterrestrial force.
Ooh.
Captive State explores the lives on both sides of the conflict, the collaborators and dissidents. Rated PG-13 for sci-fi violence and action, some sexual content, brief language, and drug use. And John Goodman. Captive State. Or as it's known, filler before the Avengers.
Oh,
the
that would
summer movies.
okay. Well, he's got some fine actors in it.
Yeah, maybe it's been $11 or whatever it is for longer. If I'm talking about needing to make them longer for stills like we're doing now, this may be all cut out for you.
Or if I say dirty words like, and that'll have to be cut out.
Dirty words can be cut out. We couldn't say a dirty word in the old days because we were recording a live version on DVD for Albany. And we had to be very clean. And if we said something dirty, there was a lot of trouble in the production booth. There you have it. Now, this is the good one.
You think it's a good one? Is that what you think?
It's Tim Burton.
So you think that's automatically good?
Not always
Okay.
for Tim Burton, but I always enjoy Tim Burton even if it's a bad one.
It's Dumbo, which stars Eva Green, Colin Farrell, Michael Keaton, and Danny DeVito. From Disney and visionary director Tim Burton, the all-new grand live-action adventure Dumbo expands on the beloved classic story where differences are celebrated, family is cherished, dreams take flight, and big ears are loved. I just added that. Circus owner Max Medici enlists former star Holt Ferrier and his children Millie and Joe to care for a newborn elephant whose oversized ears make him a laughingstock in an already struggling circus. But when they discover that Dumbo can fly, the circus makes an incredible comeback, attracting persuasive entrepreneur V.A. Vanderveer, who recruits the peculiar pachyderm for his newest larger-than-life entertainment venture, Dreamland. Not to be confused with Wonderland. Dumbo soars to new heights alongside a charming and spectacular aerial artist, Colette. Merchant. Oh, by the way, you put that on a different line. That confused me, Ed. a spectacular aerial artist, Colette Merchant, until Holt learns that beneath its shiny veneer, Dreamland is full of dark secrets. This film is rated, I assume, PG or PG-13. Who knows? It's not listed here, so I don't know.
I was just thinking, Tim Burton did do a lot of remakes and various versions of Dark Shadows and things. I did like Dark Shadows, but he also did, and very few redeeming things in that Planet of the Apes.
Was that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad.
I did like the ending on that, but 5 minutes at the end can't
You can't save the first hour and 40.
Yeah. So Dumbo here looks visually interesting.
Yes, we're making a circus film about a business that's going down the tubes, pretty much gone.
Yes, there are no more Dumbos in the circus. I think they were eliminated because of torture.
Well, isn't Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey gone?
Yeah, I think they closed down, right?
Oh.
Because they had to get rid of the animals, and they couldn't survive on the clowns coming out of the car. People want to see a few animals, and you can't see that anymore.
No. Nope.
Because
And the motorcycles and the sphere.
right.
That's it. 3 rings. You don't know which ring to look at.
Okay, I think it's time for
DVD releases?
DVD releases. We have to hit play first, of course.
What are we going to do for our killer this time?
Last week we were stripping nude for the killer. This week, it's the Kingdom of the Spiders.
A living, crawling hell on earth.
William Shatner overacting even in the illustration
Yes.
on the poster here. He looks like he's screaming for Khan there as the spiders. I remember that being pretty interesting.
Was this around 77?
Yes, with real spiders. Then there was that horrible giant spider invasion where they built a giant spider around a VW Bug, I believe it was. It was driving around the streets. Do you remember that classic?
I barely do, but it does sound familiar.
I think the skipper was in it from Gilligan's Island and a giant beetle.
Second act.
Second act. This was just out in the fall for the women who enjoy the Jennifer Lopez films. I believe in this one she was playing someone in her early 40s as she's about to turn 50.
Right, but look at her head.
Yep, I guess with a little makeup, you can play early 40s.
Very little. So you don't need it.
And
Dun, dun, dun.
Pet Cemetery.
Was Herman Munster in this?
He was. Fred Gwynn, of course. Herman Munster, who I've been in the Loop or whatever it was called.
Jag. You're in a Jag.
In the Jag, watching a lot of Munsters. After that pinball machine was out, but this is now on 4K.
Oh!
Which I had a debate on some website about 4K, where apparently somebody who makes the 4K players is not going to be making them anymore.
Uh-oh.
I said, people were fine with the Blu-ray. How sharp do these things have to go? People say, oh, if you see 4K, there's no difference. And then somebody said, well, Blu-ray is about the quality of a 35 millimeter film that you used to see, which has been fine since 1929 or whenever Wings came out. Blu-ray is fine, and DVDs are even being still sold to this day. But Fred Gwynn in Pet Cemetery. I don't know how the new one is going to do. We'll be doing that in a few weeks.
Oh. What is this?
Jivaro in 3D. I just put this on because it had Fernando Lamas.
You have a thing for Fernando? Because I would prefer Rhonda Fleming in her flaming red hair.
Is that Brian Keith?
It
again,
is. Yep.
This just has that nice 50s poster art with Fernando and his shirtless physique there.
Fernando Lamas.
You look marvelous. There we go.
That's it.
That is it.
Oh, show's over, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, we still got 15 minutes. What are we gonna do?
Well,
what are you gonna do?
What we have here
You got your. Oh, okay. I'm going.
now,
It's a little scary.
Sky bars, and you don't remember these.
I don't.
These were the fun candy we had when we were kids, and there was 4 flavors in there.
Mm-hmm.
In milk chocolate, you had caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge. 4 different ones.
Mm-hmm.
And they had these when we were kids, and then they disappeared for a while. And then you could get them at Faye's or something.
Faye's?
Remember-
Holy crap. Faye's?
Remember Faye's had the big candy aisle? Well,
Did Faye's become Eckerd?
I think so. Eckerd's gone, right?
Yeah.
They're all gone. So these turned up in the candy snack shack at work, where I would work, used to work.
Right.
And this Necco went
Ooh.
out of business.
They should have.
They make the candy Valentine hearts, which we didn't have this
Well,
year.
you can't because it's very sexual
Yeah,
and be mine. Like you're forcing the woman to be kiss me. You can't do that.
Yeah, they would have to change the hearts, but supposedly somebody bought them and they're coming out next year.
Okay.
So I bought a few of these, and I said, well, since these are going to be rare, maybe I'll sell them on eBay, but they weren't going for anything. So I thought, as long as I've had these,
You're gonna
and
eat one?
I've had them since last April, by the way.
Well, enjoy them because I'm not gonna.
Now,
What's the date on?
I don't see any date on
I
here.
gotta find one.
You see if you see a date. I don't see one,
I have my special
which
glasses.
is telling me there's a lot of preservatives in here. But what we're going to do, and I'll have to get up for a second.
And by we, you mean you.
I'm going to get up here and put a camera on this in the middle.
No, I don't see a date. There's weird code numbers, which could be symbolic for some kind of painful death. But I don't see a date on these. And you've had them for a year.
Yeah.
Yee, dear God. I don't know. Does this mean 1971? Could be. March of 1971, Ed. No, I don't know. Oh, you're putting it right there? I'm going to hold that up. How's that?
Where is that now? Is that in the middle?
I am. I put it right in the middle.
Okay, we will resume.
Yeah, here you go. I don't see
Okay.
a date on these. They
Yeah,
come in a
there's-
pack?
This was it, a candy bar.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a pack of 6. It was
No.
individual. Okay.
And I stocked up, of course, because they were going out of business and I was going out of the workplace. So I stocked up and
How many do you have left?
these 2.
That's it. Uh-oh.
So I said, before they go completely bad, if they're not already, let's open them up and cut them up and then eat them.
No.
Now you can tell when chocolate goes bad because it gets white, right?
Now, that has something to do with, I think, moisture and air hitting them. Can we hold that out there? Okay, they look edible.
Right? There's no white powder on
But
them.
how do we know which one is which? I'm not biting into these things and being horribly surprised.
Well, that's what the knife is for.
Can't we just break? Oh, I see what you're doing.
We're going to cut the middle here, and this is, of course, the chocolate end,
Okay.
or the fudge.
All right. Do they go in order on the photo?
They go in order, and this will be the caramel,
Okay, that's acceptable.
and then the vanilla.
Nope. And then peanut
Oh,
butter?
peanut. How many's in there? Fudge, peanut, vanilla, and caramel.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a bite.
All right.
Are you going to try these if I say they're acceptable, or
I might.
it's as fine as it would have been back in April?
Oh,
Why don't
no.
you open your bar up?
Oh, I got to open it. But then this is your last bar. You might want to save this one.
Yeah, save that. I might eat that in the.
All right, let me try. I'm not going to try. I want the caramel.
Caramel's on the other end, so take
Oh,
that.
this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I can just snap this end off.
Snap that off. And I can't believe you don't remember
No.
these or ever had them.
I'm even questioning the caramel, whether that would be.
And tell me that's not as good as any candy bar you would buy go out and buy today.
I will, before tasting it, I will tell you this is not as good as any candy bar. I will go out and buy today.
I don't mean taste-wise, but fresh-wise.
Oh, fresh-wise. All right.
For a candy that doesn't have a date on it, and I may be vomiting during the Oscars tonight for taping.
This is awful.
It might taste, it wasn't, Hershey's chocolate.
It sure as hell isn't. This makes Palmer chocolate taste delicious. And that's crap. Oh my God. Is this even really caramel? What is this? This is like solidifying as I look at it. You okay there? Oh, God.
It went down very dry for some reason.
Because it's a year old?
That could be it.
Oh.
Now, you're not going to eat the vanilla one, right?
I'm not eating anything else, Dad.
So the peanut one, you're not going to have any more?
No. This is awful.
It's the Sky Bar. There it is.
Oh.
And I'm supposed to see what I'm going to eat. I might have to call the staff upstairs and give me some water. Oh, 10 minutes left. I'll see if I can make it. Oh, I can go to the stage bathroom out here while you cover something.
What the hell made you think this was a good idea?
I try to come up with ideas, different things. Yeah. The other reason was because, let's see what's in here. I think this is the vanilla one.
I'm not eating that. That's just gonna. Did you even break into it? I don't think you did.
I thought this would be a good, record of
Wait a minute. This looks caramel too. Did I eat the wrong one? Or is this peanut?
Peanut.
Okay, you have that one.
You don't want the peanut one?
No! That chocolate is disgusting.
It's probably not as good as it would have been in April, but I'll tell you, it's not much different than I remember. It wasn't the best candy, but it was fun, the different flavors in there.
I just want a flavor that tastes good. It's awful.
Well, I thought this would be a good record of a Sky Bar being eaten, in case they don't make these anymore.
They shouldn't. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, my God.
Sky Bar. This would be a treat when I was having a rough day at work.
Wow, you must have had some bad days.
That's how bad the days were. Let me go down and relive the fond days of my youth with the Sky Bars before I go back up in that hellhole.
Oh, I feel sick.
So I'll have one more to enjoy. That might be my last one. I will eat it because, believe it or not, it isn't as bad. They're probably similar, not a little tad drier, but not much far off than what I used to eat there.
Wow.
Well, we promised people we're going to do one more.
All right, we'll do another game.
We're going to do one more game.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Now,
why don't you just tell people how they can enter here before we do it?
It's the Poster Pairs game where you've sent 2 numbers in via email from 1 to 6 to mediazone95@gmail.com. We select your entry, reveal the 2 numbers behind them, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If they don't match, you don't win. But if they do match, and you write spin the wheel, you can win up to 6 tickets. Now, the last several times, it's all been Michelle, Chris, or Foley. 3 in a row, Ed.
Right.
We're going to shake this up. Now, people, you see me doing this. You see me moving this stuff around. But you might think they're all Michelle.
No.
So whether I mix them up or not, you're saying they're all Michelle. It's rigged. I'm telling you it's not. But if I pick Michelle again,
no.
well, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm telling you, there's other people's names in here.
No, it's Michelle and 2 other people, possibly 3.
Really? That's it?
I don't know.
That's pretty
We
sad.
do have the regulars, Lawrence Katz and Gary.
My God, it's Michelle. Come on, this can't be right.
She writes in every week, and remember, this goes back.
Wow.
Maybe it's you. I'm going to pick one out. I'll put it back in. We'll shake
Maybe
it
it's me. It's like my fingers only can go to
No, I
her
have
name.
Pamela Barr Harder here.
well.
It's you.
Maybe you should pick it. You told me to pick. I've been picking, and it's
Yeah,
all been her.
I'm gonna start picking them next time again. But
right.
just because you pick her name out doesn't mean she's going to win, because
Well, she hasn't won yet.
we're having a bad streak here.
I know, but boy, every week?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I appreciate. No, it's not like I'm not appreciative.
No.
No, very much so. But 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Spin the wheel. See, it says 3 and 5. See? 3 and 5.
She picks different numbers every week.
Yeah. 3.
Oh!
Well, we can't do anything. Our poppers don't have the proper poppy thing.
That reminds me, leave those out because I got to order on Amazon.
Okay, well, pretend this pops. Poof.
All right.
She won, and she wrote spin the wheel.
Okay.
Finally, Michelle. Well, one out of 4.
Let me just tune up the wheel because we haven't played for a while. Make sure. Now,
Why don't you spin it?
yeah, I'll spin it this time.
Get a good
Now,
Get a good
notice
one,
the new addition to the wheel, Dave.
I can't even see the front
Well,
of the
you
wheel.
can
Is
see.
it this in the middle?
No, you look on the back.
Oh, so now we don't have to stare at the front.
No, because we can't see on the monitors where the winner is, but now we can on the back because I wrote them.
You're a genius, Ed.
After this, we won't mention that. We'll just say, like we have giant monitors, we can actually see them.
You got to make up for that neck.
Now, I always told everybody to spin a good one.
Right.
So I'm going to do it this
So
time.
spin a good one, Ed.
Now, that's a good one.
That sure is.
Let's see if she's going to keep them or win more.
She's going to keep them.
Keep the 2.
2.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I want to look in the front just in case because I don't know. Okay.
I meticulously.
Meticulously line
And that's
that
a
up?
big word. Check
That is.
these all out.
That's very polysyllabic, Ed.
Right. So did you tell people where to write in yet?
I did the first time. I'll do it again, though. Michelle, finally, you won. Thank you. That's, 4 chances that you won. 2 tickets. But if you want to enter, it's mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. Send us 2 numbers to that email address from 1 to 6. We will select your entry, possibly if you're not named Michelle. Chances are probably not. But we'll select your entry. We reveal what's behind those 2 numbers. And if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And then if you rate spin the wheel, you could win up to 6. You could lose them, Ed.
Yeah.
You could lose them. But you could win up to 6, or you could keep the 2, win 1. Do we have a 3 on there? We probably do.
No.
No.
Let's see what we've got.
You got
She could have gotten 1 or none in that area.
4 and 6.
4 and 6. These were all devised by the producer. This is the way he wanted them on here.
Why no 3?
I don't know
Why no 3?
Man, well, maybe because that's an odd number to
There's
bring to the movies.
A question that can never be answered.
It will never be answered.
Oh, a great mystery of producer Jim. How dare he do that?
I remember one of the times we went to the theater during last summer, he said he wanted to bring the games back, and he brought me the wheel with the numbers on it, and that's what he wanted. That's the way they were. Just a quick mention, I'll get this in the 2 minutes. Remember these Jaws? They had the Jaws, and this was the special, 2015. That's what I was wondering when these were from. And they had the figures in the back. And I got the regular version of this, and then, are you looking at the dust?
Looking at that.
And I only got one of the figures in the back because all of the cards were damaged. I was waiting to get a good one. And then I was going to order them. So I checked the other day, geez, I have to get those other 2 guys. And I'm looking, and they were $10 when they came out. $60, $70. They're out of production now.
Oh.
And $200 shark I'm holding right here.
Are you?
Yeah, I might have to sell that other one off now. $200.
Ooh.
There is a new line of Jaws pop figures
And
coming
you sell
out.
these like on eBay?
Yeah.
And what does it cost you to ship them out, Ed?
Shipping $7. Is that what you asked? All right. We will see you next time.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.